friend Grandpa Ken and Barkley were reading one of our favorite books, so he said he needed to be here to make sure I did it right. It's one of the favorites for my family I've been reading for years. It's The Night Before Christmas. Have you ever read it, kiddos? Ever had it read to you? Well, you are now. By the way, this was written a long time ago by Clarence Clark Moore, and I've loved it my whole life. Are you ready? Are you all comfy? Here we go, because Christmas is nearby when I read this, isn't it? Yeah. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were all hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas would soon be there. Ooh, the night. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their head. See, sugar plums were the candy you got in your stockings at Christmas a long time ago. And Mama in her kerchief and me in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there came such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Look at, see? Mama in her kerchief and Father in his cap. Yep, Father's wore bed caps. Away to the window I flew like a flash. I tore open the shutters and I threw open the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to the objects below. It was really bright out, kiddos, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer, with a little old driver, so lively and quick, I knew in a moment this must be Saint Nick. More rapid than eagles, his courses they came, and he whistled and shouted and called out them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen. Oh, come on, oh Cupid, oh Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away all. See, there's Santa and his sleigh. Yeah, and the guy was watching it. Ooh. A dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle bumped to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, while the sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then a twinkling I heard on the roof, the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. See, he was up on the roof, wasn't he? Well, how was he going to get in the house, kiddos, do you know? As I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Well, yeah, look at, isn't that? Dad's just standing there in his hat, yeah, and saying, look at that. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses and his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and his head of it, the beard of his chin, was as white as the snow. The stump of a pipe, he held it right in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. Since Santa Claus has quit smoking, but this was a long time ago. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of the eye and a twist of the head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. No, look at see, he's sitting there drinking his milk and eating the cookies we leave out. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger on his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Wow, see, kiddos, he even filled the stockings. He sprang to his sleigh, so his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain, which means I heard him say, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. That's the story. Huh? That's it. Yeah, isn't that wonderful, you guys? See, and then what happened? The next morning, they got to open the gifts. Yeah, Santa has been around for a long time, kiddos. Hope Grandpa Ken does too. Thanks. Have a Merry Christmas. Me and Barkley, we're really happy you've spent time with us this year. We've had a great year, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.